Oh, I can finish my story now because I can illustrate. Open paint back up. All right, so to fill everybody back in, I got invited to go to a hangout between Hanu and their two local friends, Burke and Newt, and I was told we were gonna do laser tag, but we did not end up doing that, but we did other stuff. When we showed up there and we like went and looked at like the laser tag was like from like perspective. It was like there was like a opening, or I guess I should draw like the walls. There's like it was a VR arena with like a dividing wall in the middle with like some like little cuts cut out of it, and everybody puts on Oculus headsets, and like some people stand over here and some people stand over here, and I'm like, this looks so lame and bad and horrible. So we did not do laser tag because it looked super shitty, but they had an arcade and they had go-karts. So we went to the arcade and I beat Hanu at air hockey, and that's all you need to know about the arcade because the rest of it was stupid and dumb. Like we played mounted turret shooting game that was Halo themed, and there were like 4 seats, and at your seat there was this aimable turret thing with like handles on either side, and you had like the gun and you could aim it, but like though it's like designed in such a way that like there's so many enemies on screen that no matter what, everybody playing dies after like 35 seconds. And then it's like swipe your card to continue, and I'm like, okay, cool. But anyways, most importantly is the go-karts. They're like not bumper cars. These are go-karts. There's a whole indoor track and it's really cool. It seems like it's gonna be a super fun time, and like we're all like super excited. So we all get in our go-karts. You put the fucking helmet on. It's all like some serious shit. There's like basically no tutorial. They don't make you train or like listen to any rules. They literally don't make you listen to anything. They just like put you in. They're like, oh, you signed the waiver, cool, get in there. We get to start driving, and like the way that it's set up is there's like a bunch of like rows of the cars, right? And they all like converge into this one like track that leads onto the real track. Like the real track is over here. And they're literally like one person go at a time. So like that person goes, and then the person behind them goes, and then this person goes, and then the people in this area start to go. And they're like, the only thing that your cart records is your lap time, because there's like, it's all got like electronics and stuff in it. So they're like, there is no point in like trying to like race other people, because it's just like for your lap time or whatever. So like there's no coming in first. We're not all starting at the same time. So that didn't seem to fucking dissuade people though. So the way that starts is like you come out of that area and then you go up a hill. How do I represent incline in a like top down sense? I don't know. I'll draw it from the side. So you like go up a hill and then it curves and goes like this, and it comes all the way back around. You go and then you go up this hill, and then it goes and then there's like a curve like this. And then you go down for like a really big straightaway, right? So this goes back to where like all of the cars are coming out of the slots. But then there's like another attachment here, and eventually they like swap this so that it goes here instead. So that this is just attached, and then you're doing the whole raceway. But what we're focusing on is like, so you get to go up here, you take this turn, and then once you come around to here, there's like some sort of like sensor that tells your car, okay, your car can like start going fast now. And so you start to go fast like on this straightaway down this hill. At the end of this, so like at the end of all of that, cool. At the end of all of that, so I'm gonna draw it from like POV now. There's like, what? No. Kill it all. Give me the fucking, there we go. So like, what? Why is this so much smaller? Give me, yeah, okay. So like POV, there's like, this is the straightaway, and you go like super far this way. It's super fast, and then at the end here, there's like a sharp like double turn that then like goes, I guess you wouldn't see that one from perspective. It goes like up like this, right? This is where bad things start to happen. So like imagine this in perspective where like you're going super fast, but then there's like a fucking full-on U-turn that is like coming up here, right? So this is like 15 seconds in, and I'm like super enjoying myself. I'm having a good time, and I'm like, I'm about to fucking ride around in a go-kart with my fucking best friend and a bunch of a couple of his friends. Is gonna be great. So I'm gonna illustrate from like, this is now the top down, this side will be the top down pop out of like what we're talking about. So you come into this bend, right? And there's like a dashed line showing you like the 2 lanes of traffic, because there's enough space for basically like 2.5 cars. So I come into this turn, and from this person's perspective while we're driving, I guess, like I am, can I like, yeah, become huge? Like if this is my go-kart, I'm like chilling like here, because I'm like about to go around this turn, but there's no space between me and the wall, so nobody can like pass me on this side. There's enough space here that you could try, but like if you know anything about like racing etiquette, trying to pass somebody on a turn is just like not something you do. You pass people on straightaways. But regardless, I get up to this thing, and I start to turn because I'm like reaching here, and so I start to turn my car because I'm going around the turn, right? But from this person's like POV, because my fucking car starts to turn, they see it as like, oh my god, a gap has opened. Like you see this here? That's a gap. I can get in there. But no, you can't, because like what is happening is my car is like this, and then somebody who just came downhill flooring it because their car's speed just got turned on just goes like this at the full speed the go-kart can go. In a fraction of a second, I am no longer here. I am now my car literally slides like all the way across the track and just hits the wall enough to like half flip my car into the air, and these are really heavy, so that's like a lot. But fortunately, hitting me that hard deflected this person's car enough that rather than driving straight into the wall, they like got to like make this turn and just got to keep going. Meanwhile, I am now injured and in a lot of pain and super scared and disoriented because holy shit, I just like managed to not die from a full-on fucking full-speed collision. Cool. That happens 3 more times in that one race on this turn. Every single time I go around this turn, somebody behind me who is going too fast and doesn't know how to take the turn and like slow down, because you have to literally turn 180 degrees, they just gun it. And then I have slowed down at this because I'm trying to slow down, cut my wheel, and then speed back up so I can make it through the turn. They're just never letting off the gas and just assuming they can make the turn, which you can't. So they just run head on into me. And by the end of this race, I am like adrenaline pumping, terrified, very sore and bruised and like banged up. Because I've been in 5 real life car accidents before, and one of them, the entire side of the car got crumpled and my friend had to go to the hospital. I've been a passenger every time. So like I'm basically like in that zone of just like, this was horrible and super terrifying. And I get out, and Hanu, Burke, and Newt are all like, yeah, dude, that was fucking sick. I had a great time. How'd it go for you, Gar? And I'm just like, fucking feeling super weird, because I'm like, I'm the only person who had this incredibly dramatically different experience to everybody else. And I'm like, no, I got hit a lot and it really hurt and it was really scary. And after because it was, as I said, like the first 15 seconds where I was going through the racetrack, it was cool. After I got hit, I wasn't like having fun anymore. I was like what can I do to mitigate me getting hit again? And then I get hit a second time, and I'm just like, I don't know how to like not get killed by people who aren't paying attention. Like I'm like, I'll pull farther to like the right so that if people want to pass me on the left, that doesn't stop them. Nobody can pull around this turn without slamming into the wall. So like wherever you are, you just like, I just got hit by people.